Hey everyone, it's Kenya Buck in Brooklyn. Today is Wednesday and it's about 4:15, and we are going for a walk on the trail that heads to the old cemetery. As you can see, it's pretty rainy out and muddy, so my dogs will probably make my car muddy on the inside. So anyways, join us. It's chilly out today, and there are several signs of fall. And the last week, I have not felt good because I had my 2 teeth pulled and my mouth is just hurting really bad. My gums are swollen. I've been taking Tylenol every 4 hours, and I've been taking Tramadol every 12 hours. I've been rinsing with salt water and the medicated mouthwash that they gave me. And I've been trying to eat, they said soft foods, but you get tired of soft foods. Mashed potatoes, I'm so sick and tired of mashed potatoes. I've made French toast and all that kind of stuff. But like I said, you get sick and tired of it. So I've eaten some harder food that has kind of made my mouth really sore and stuff. But, you know, when you're hungry and you need something more than just soft food, you know. So today it actually feels like spring because it's raining. And it's so green out here, but it's not. It's definitely not. I did have to stay actually until 4 o'clock because people were texting me from work right up until 4 o'clock. So we didn't get out here until now. My tour is from 7:30 to 4, but I usually get on like at 7:15, 7:15, or even like 10 minutes. No, yeah, 7:15 or 20 minutes after. No, 10 minutes after 7. That's it. And so then I leave a little bit early because my dogs want to go for a walk, and their time to poop, you know, around 3:30, 4 o'clock. So they were begging around 3. In fact, Buck is pooping right now, so we're just gonna show you over here until he's done. There we go. And there are little acorns everywhere. Now I know that you can break acorns open and leach the tannins out on some, and then some you can just eat. I have no clue if the acorns here are the ones that you have to leach out the tannins or if you can just eat them. So I should do some research on that and figure out what our oak trees, they're the ones that need to be leached out. So we're gonna make Mama's car muddy, aren't we? Look at the leaves, they're just yellow and pink and red and stuff. So it definitely is coming to fall. The weather is getting way chilly at night. In fact, this past week, I've had to close my windows in my room because I'm not feeling the best. But I do like sleeping with my windows open. But once it gets to a certain temperature, I close my room up and I keep it closed until the following spring. Because I weigh 104 pounds and don't have much fat on me. And I'm always cold. And my husband weighs 200 pounds and he's 6'2". And he's always saying he doesn't understand why I am slipping down this hill here in the mud. That hill. So, anyways, my husband doesn't understand why I'm always so cold. And I said to him, I said, several reasons. First of all, you're 6'2". I'm 5'1". You weigh 200 pounds. I weigh 104. I've had a hysterectomy. You know, all that makes me cold. And then I'm a woman. Women are always cold. So, pretty leaves. I'm not sure where my dogs went. Oh, they're right over there. So yeah, when I had my 3 other teeth taken out, I don't remember it being this painful. Of course, the first time when I had 2 teeth taken out, one tooth was a baby tooth that was still in my mouth, like for, I think I was in my 30s, late 30s, early 40s when I had that taken out. And it was ready to fall out anyway, so that wasn't, all they had to do was grab it and pull. And then on my left back side, I really don't remember that hurting this bad. But the first time that I had my teeth, Buck, come here. We gotta wait for Brooklyn. The first time I had my teeth, 2 teeth pulled, they knocked me out completely. So I didn't feel or hear them breaking the roots or anything like that. The second time they pulled the one by my front tooth, and I really don't remember that hurting at all. And before the day of my surgery, I had it like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I was talking to my friend Deb, and she's like, "Isn't it painful?" And I said, "No, not that I remember." Oh my God. These 2 teeth have been so painful. But what's even more painful is they had to give me numbing shots on the roof of my mouth, and the roof of my mouth is all bruised, and that is what hurts. Brooklyn! Brooklyn! There you are. Anyways, the roof of my mouth hurts the worst. And so that's why I'm using salt water and the mouthwash. And then the Tylenol every 4 hours and the Tramadol to take away the pain of yanking and ripping the roots out of my mouth. I don't remember that. I don't remember them having to break the roots of my teeth, and it wasn't the one on my left side, my upper left side. That tooth was broken. It was just the rim and stuff. It was my back tooth where they had to actually break the root. And, I didn't feel anything. But the sounds, oh, that's probably even worse than the feel of it. So, and then yesterday my ear was hurting, but I think my ear was hurting because of my teeth, And then I have to brush my teeth so gently and stuff. That's hard because, I've got a Philips mechanic or a Philips electric toothbrush and stuff, and I just go to town, but where I had my teeth pulled, that's super sensitive, and don't want to be brushing that because that hurts. So it's starting to rain. It's starting to rain. I don't know if you can hear that. Anyways, so I took the dogs out to the pond yesterday, but only for just a few minutes because I did not feel good. And then, let's see, then my husband took him out a couple of days before. They did go out every single day. It's not it. Yeah, it's starting to rain big time. Anyways, they did go out every day. Come on, girl. But, yeah. I knew I should have got my hoodie out of the car. Hopefully it won't last that long. You would think since we're in the trees that we wouldn't get very wet, but we are getting sprinkled on. Hey, Buck, Brooklyn, come on. We're going to go back under the trees. Come on. See if we can get under the trees. Ooh. Ooh. Come on. Come on, Brooklyn. I knew that it was going to rain and stuff because it had been raining all day, but I was hoping that it would give us just a little bit of a break to walk the dogs. And then over by Bear Butte, it was really gray and stuff, so. Brr. And of course, Buck's collar was dead when I put it on him, so I had to take Brooklyn's collar, hook it to his collar, so we can keep track of him. Brooklyn really doesn't need a collar, but if she doesn't have her collar to go, then she's like, aren't you taking me with you? So I always put her collar on, but she really doesn't need it. She is such a good dog. I just love her to death. And I love Buck to death too, but his nose will take him places that he shouldn't go. So. And see over there, all the clouds and everything. I hope I can get up that hill that I was slipping on. I feel like I haven't walked in a while. I think I'm still trying to get over that damn cold. And me being wet in this cold is not going to help me any. Go home and get in my jammies. Look at that. Come on. Anyways, I'm going to go home, get in my jammies, and then, come on, Brooklyn. Turn my heater on in my bedroom, my little fireplace. Turn my heating blanket on in my bed. let my bed warm up, feed the dogs and my husband, and then crawl into bed, watch TV. Are you guys wet? We might go over to my parents' house to see how they're doing. I should probably do that before I go home. You know, they're 79 and 80 years old. And they took care of me. Well, they still take care of me. You know, they still love me and stuff. But I feel like with my oldest sister, she lives in town here, but she has MS. And she can't go check on him. Ooh. Ooh. And my other sister lives in Texas, and they call him every day, but I'm the one that has to go check on him, physically check on him. Come on, Buck, let's go. This is slippery. This is sippy. So when I don't go over to their house, come on, Buck. And I don't go over their house every day, I kind of worry about them a little bit. Oh, good Lord. Get over in the grass to where I won't slip inside. Whew. Come on, let's get to the car. Thank God I got towels in my car. You can see how much has rained just the past few minutes. Look at this sky and everything. I didn't think it was going to be like this. When I drove up here, I thought I need to get my hoodie out of the back end of my car in my trunk area with all the water and stuff. But then I thought, nah, always trust your instincts. My dogs were like running for the car. All right, everybody. I'm going to leave you here because it's cold and wet. And we want to get into the car and get right off. So you remember to have a wonderful day. Please remember to subscribe, like, and comment. And we'll see you on the next one. Bye.